Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 14th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Appreciate you all tuning in today. And before I even get started, you guys know I got to give you the disclaimer. We are not investment advisors and we are not giving you investment advice, but rather we are giving you the news according to the charts. And I can tell you from today's trading that the market is still consolidating long term. A lot of these cryptocurrencies for today trended lower on today's trading, but as you guys will see on these charts, the market is still trading around support, and the market has not breached that area of support for a lot of these altcoins. So we're still in the safe zone. If you guys want to, give you a different terminology, we're still good for long term as long as these cryptocurrencies trade within their support and resistance areas. Okay, so until then, you guys can possibly be alleviated from any pressure that you may have in your current particular strategies. You guys can also tell from this website that the market cap is still right around $700 billion, 711.6. Bitcoin is still hovering around 30% dominance, and as well, looking down, Bitcoin is down 4.01%. All these altcoins today trended lower today. So Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash all down. Cardano is also down. Litecoin is down. Everything is down except for Neo. Neo is up 20.92%. So the strength in Neo continues to increase on a daily basis. This is definitely one of the strongest cryptocurrencies in the space at the moment. And as I scroll down, everything else is down, albeit Ethereum Classic and Icon. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it without wasting any of your time. We are looking at Bitcoin now down 4.16%. Last trade was $13,608. Okay, daily price chart for Bitcoin. We're still trading right there around the area of resistance. The support area for Bitcoin. The market came and touched $13,000 again. That is a very key support area for Bitcoin. Okay, as long as the market trades above $13,000, it is safe to say that the market at least will continue to trade within that range. 13,000 all the way back up to 17,000, and in between those two price areas there is still resistance and support in between those prices. Okay, now the market volume for yesterday was awfully light, and I told you guys that that could either mean that there's not interest in higher prices, or it could simply mean that there is no resistance to moving at higher price. But on the daily price chart for Bitcoin, you guys can tell that we did get stockpile on today's bar, and that's why we had the result today of the market moving lower. Now, currently, even though this bar is not completed, we are getting some buyers in the market to try to keep Bitcoin above $13,000. Moving it to a smaller time frame, we should be able to tell if the buyers are being successful or not. So we are definitely looking at the 3-hour price bars for Bitcoin, and the market currently is finding strength to stay above $13,000, but there is resistance around 13,750 all the way back up to $14,000. So Bitcoin would definitely have to give us a lot of precursors of strength in order for them to at least break $750, excuse me, and then ultimately come all the way back up to $14,000, even $14,250. If this current 3-hour bar closes above this previous close, then definitely we're expecting Bitcoin to continue to move higher. But right now we are getting stockpiled on the bar. Moving into a 1-hour, see what we have. So on this 1-hour bar, we definitely got a precursor to strength on this previous completed 1-hour bar. That's why the market is continuing to move higher in Bitcoin. The market may come all the way back up to 13,008 in the short term if the stockpile that is currently hitting Bitcoin becomes bought up by the market participants. If not, then Bitcoin would not be making back up to 13,008. But we're definitely getting more precursors of strength in Bitcoin short term. So that's our analysis. Short term is for them to continue to move higher, especially if this current 1 hour bar closes above the previous close. Okay, so we have to be cautious of that fact. If it doesn't, then Bitcoin will continue to move lower. But if it does, then we're expecting them to move higher, as it is currently doing. And that first area will be $13,800. And if we get more precursors of strength, then $14,000 would definitely be in the cards for Bitcoin. Okay. So now let's move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 2.03% last trade, $1,352. So stockpile revealed itself yesterday in Ethereum. That's why the market came all the way back down to 1250 today. But there's still interest in higher prices for Ethereum right there around 1350. That's why the market participants are able to close the bar currently right there around $1,350. So now this is the 3 hour bar for Ethereum. Now resistance again is at 1380. Okay, we are getting a precursors of strength currently in Ethereum, but it's definitely had to overcome that $1,380 area. And that's where we will get more stockpile. That's where we're getting stockpile now on this particular bars, because Ethereum is coming right back up to that area of resistance. But if this current 3 hour bar closes above this previous close, then we're still expecting at least Ethereum to continue to trade sideways. That support area in sideways trading action can come from 1300 all the way to 1320. That could be a support area as well. And resistance is at 1380. Okay, that's the sideways trading action for Ethereum. So definitely on the 1 hour bar, we are getting precursors of strength in Ethereum, but now on this current forming 1 hour bar, we are getting stockpile entering into the market as Ethereum tries to move higher. On the next hour bar, if it closes lower than the close of the stockpile bar, then expect Ethereum to move lower. Okay, we're telling you guys that now. 1340, it could come all the way back down to 1320 or even $1,300 again to find support. So you have to be cognizant of that fact. Okay, but currently the market is giving us precursors of strength as well as stockpile. So we're just standing by on our analysis for Ethereum at this time, because we are not able to determine if the market participants will be successful on consuming all of this stockpile that is currently appearing on this bar. Okay, if so, then the next bar will close above it, and then we would definitely say that Ethereum will be moving higher. Okay, so it's just a waiting game right now in Ethereum. So that's why our analysis is just a standby, because we do see resistance up there around 1380, and we will need to get more precursors of strength bars right there around that area. So now we are going to move on to Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is down 4.93%. Last trade was $2,523. So Bitcoin Cash as well is trading within support and resistance. So everything for the time being is still good. $2,200 is support. Resistance is around $2,800. Okay, so the moment if Bitcoin Cash breaks 2,200 is the point to where the market will be entering into a bear market. But we can definitely tell that the market participants are supporting Bitcoin Cash around $2,200, and every time that occurs, the market bounces from there and moves higher. 3 hour bar for Bitcoin Cash. We're still getting stockpile in Bitcoin Cash on the 3 hour bars. The market just simply trading sideways for the time being. It came down twice around 2480 as support and bounced from there and closed higher. But even as it moved higher, more stockpile came into the bar. So simply, Bitcoin Cash is just trading sideways at the time being. It looked as if the market participants are trying to buy up all of the stockpile that is popping up on the bar. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour bar, the market is getting hit with stockpile around 25.50. Resistance is right there around 25.20, but the market is still trying to break through it. And it looks as if they're going to be successful because we're not getting that much precursors of weakness. And if we are getting those type of bars, the market continues to move higher or at least trade sideways. So our analysis is for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. And it might just come back up to 25.60 or even $2,600. But one of the things that I am noticing is the fact that stockpile came in on this bar. You guys saw what the result was. We're getting the same type of picture again around 25.20. So the market on the next 1 hour bar may close lower. So if it does, support's going to be around 24.75 and 2,500, but we're still looking for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. So now we are going to move to Ripple. So Ripple is down 8.81%. Last trade was $1.82. So currently on this current bar, we are getting precursors of weakness. Ripple is trading around the support area, $1.80. That is key for them to stay above $1.80, just like it was for them to stay above $1.90 yesterday. So this is the 3 hour bars for Ripple. We're not getting a lot of precursors of strength. Market is just simply trading sideways. Resistance now for Ripple is at $1.90. We might have to stand by on our analysis for Ripple because we're not getting any true indications that Ripple wants to move higher. Albeit on the last 1 hour bar, we did get a precursors of strength bar push to go up, but it ran right there across $1.85. That is resistance right now for Ripple. Stockpile came in on this particular bar. You guys saw the result. Market pushed back up to $1.85, and currently it is not being successful. But if the bar closes above this previous close, then expect Ripple to move higher. If not, expect it to continue to at least trade sideways until it builds up enough momentum to break through $1.85, and that can occur over the next couple of hours. But right now it is not being successful. So that's why we're just going to stand by in our analysis for Ripple, albeit we can tell that the market participants are trying to break through $1.85. So now we are going to go to Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 7.13%. Last trade was $236.95. So we have weakness occurring in Litecoin again, but pay attention. It is still around or close above $220, which is support. Resistance is $280. Okay. Market was able to shoot higher throughout the trading day, but then obviously the sellers overcame the buyers. So now Litecoin is closing below the close from yesterday. So we are getting a lot more weakness in Litecoin at this time. Market was able to come all the way up to $268, and that's where we have weakness, stockpile appearing on Litecoin. And even on this precursors of strength bar, we didn't get the reception, the type of outcome that we wanted to see. So that even tells us on the 3 hour bars that Litecoin is still giving us weakness. $240 is that resistance area. That's why Litecoin is having a hard time to move through $240. We need to get a precursors of strength around $240. If we don't get it, Litecoin will not be moving higher. Right now, even on all this volume that is appearing on this 1 hour bar is telling us that Litecoin is getting induced, getting hit with a lot of selling in the market. The market has to find support around $236. If it doesn't, then the next low for Litecoin is going to be around $232.50 or even $230. But given the volatility that occurs in the cryptocurrency space, we can definitely see it moving lower than that. The market is not finished with its trading or its business transactions around $240 to $235, okay? But we're definitely getting weakness in Litecoin at this time. So we will say that our analysis for Litecoin is for them to move lower. And once we get a precursors of strength bar, it has to break through $240 in order for them to move higher, okay? So the market may just come back down to 235 to find support and move higher from there. So now let's go on to Dash. So Dash is down 8.12%. Last trade was $1,000.80. Again, just like with Litecoin, we are getting a push to go down bar with some buyers coming in the market. Support area is around $950. Resistance is around $1,200. Okay. We're trading close around the support area for a lot of these altcoins, so you need to pay close attention to your own individual trading, because if the market breaks that support area, then you need to reevaluate your positions. Currently in Dash, the market is definitely giving us precursors of weakness. At this time, stockpile is still coming in. So in the short term, we're still looking for Dash to at least trade sideways to possibly lower. 1020 is resistance, so we will need to see precursors of strength at 1020. If we don't get precursors of strength around $1,020, then Dash will continue to trade sideways below that point, lower. Okay, the market is not giving us any precursors of strength at this time. We're getting a lot more stockpile in the market for Dash on the 3-hour bars. If I move it to a 1 hour, let's see what we get. We might get a different picture. So even on the 1 hour bar, the market just simply trading sideways. So our analysis is for Dash to continue to move lower in the short term to find support, and that could happen around 990, or it could go lower than that. But definitely the market is not ready for higher prices in Dash at the moment. So our analysis is for them to move lower in the short term. Now throughout the trading day tomorrow, Dash can definitely find support and bounce and move higher from there. So now let's go on to Neo. So Neo is up 20.76%. Last trade was $168.04. So the stockpile that we received in the market for Neo occurred early out in the trading, came all the way down to $132.52. But then you guys can definitely see the interest in higher prices. Neo continues to move to all-time highs according to Bitfinex. On the 3-hour bars, you guys can tell that the market traded sideways, found support around $132, and then the market shot higher from there. The market is still giving us precursors of strength even on this current 3-hour bar, to where the market traded lower towards $152. I'm gonna move to a 1 hour bar real quick. So definitely we're not getting any precursors of weakness in Neo at the time. Our analysis is for them to continue to move higher, albeit if it does move lower. The market can possibly come all the way back down to 160 or like $159. I could definitely see it come all the way back down to 156 if the market wants to move lower. But currently we have nothing but precursors of strength appearing in Neo at this time. So our analysis is for them to continue to move higher if the stockpile that is appearing on this 30-minute bar becomes bought up on the next formed 30-minute bar. If it doesn't, the next 30-minute bar closes lower, then we're expecting Neo to move lower as well, because we're getting a lot more volume on this particular bar. So now we're going to go to Monero. So Monero is down 5.12%. Last trade, $393.72. Move it to daily. So again, even in Monero, the market was able to move higher, but it came and got hit with a lot of stockpiles, and that's why the market is currently closed lower than the previous close from yesterday. On the 3-hour bars, let's see. So currently the market is still getting us precursors of weakness in the background. Buyers are trying to step in right now as we're doing this video, but stockpile is still revealing itself around $395 up to $400. They're trying to buy up all of the selling. Okay, so we can definitely tell that if the market continues to be successful as they currently are now, then we expect Monero to continue to move higher, or at best trade sideways. But that resistance is right there around $396. The market is trying to break through $396 right now, but stockpile is still revealing itself in Monero. Okay, if this previous bar, if the next 1-hour bar closes above the current bar, closes above the current close, then expect Monero to continue to move higher. That next resistance area is going to be $400. Okay, but we can definitely tell that the market is trying to keep price around 385 to 395. So our analysis for Monero for them is just to stand by. Right now we have to wait to see if the buyers are going to be successful in buying up all of the stockpile. Right now we can tell you that they are, but later on in the future they might become wore out and let go of their particular trade and move lower. Okay, because it is trading around resistance now. So the last one for today is Cardano. So looking at the daily price chart for Cardano, the market still giving us precursors of weakness. Market came all the way down towards 70 cents, 72 cents. Buyers came in and was able to bring it right there around support again, or resistance again, that we saw over the previous couple of days. Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Resistance was right there around 80 cents. I'm sorry, support was. It was right here where support was for Cardano, and you guys saw that it broke through it. But then yesterday it was able to break through, came all the way up towards 95 cents, and now we're right back below, or trading around 80 cents again. So the market is just trading sideways for Cardano. Okay, so it's not necessarily nothing to worry about as long as it maintains price above 70 cents. Okay, then we're in the good long term for Cardano. We're not in a what individuals call a bear market. Okay, but currently on the 3-hour bar, the market is trying to find support around 75 cents, and now is able to move right there towards a resistance of 80 cents again. So we need to get precursors of strength bar definitely around 80 cents in order for Cardano to continue to move higher. If not, it will be moving lower. I'm moving to a 1-hour bar real quick. So definitely 80 cents is going to be resistance for Cardano. We need to continue to get precursors of strength at least to break through 80 cents. Right now we're not getting that, so we're just going to stand by again on our analysis for Cardano. A lot of our analysis for today is just stand by, because the market is simply trading sideways. Even on the long-term daily price chart, we are in a range, we're consolidating, and we're trying to, the market participants are trying to figure out which way the market is going to break out. That's the area that we're in right now. trying to figure out what way the market wants to go. So as long as we're in between that range, long term, everything is good. But if we start seeing the market just simply trading lower towards the support of these altcoins, then it's time for you to be forward thinking and think about really what's going on with your particular trade. Okay, but currently in the market for today, we just have to stand by. Every day in the market is not an actionable tradable day. Okay, and today is actually one of those days where we're just going to stand by and still observe the market to see exactly what is happening. Okay, because we have 2 good up days, the next day is a down day, so obviously we're in a consolidation period, and you have to stay active when you go through terms or times of periods in consolidation, because the market can definitely move against you during times of consolidation. So you have to keep active in your trades. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Appreciate all the new subscribers and those who have been supporting this channel since the very beginning. Hopefully you guys have been learning some key aspects of what the financial language markets is telling us on a daily basis, because you guys can do this on your own, and that's our purpose, to try to teach you all how to learn the financial language of the markets to increase your profitability and as well as your understanding of what is occurring on these charts whenever you are reading them. Okay, but that's all we have for today. Like I said, the market is just simply trading sideways, so you can take small profit potentials. There's a lot of profit potential in short terms, but we are giving you guys a daily analysis, and we're just simply standing by for tomorrow just to see what occurs in the market again, because the consolidation is continuing. But nevertheless, if you guys understand this language, you can definitely break it down to a smaller time frame and make small profits. That is always a probability, and that's always a possibility. But this channel, we're just simply giving you the daily analysis. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Appreciate you all. Stay tuned to continue to get more confidence. Continue to watch these videos. Continue to like, support, comment, whatever the case may be. We're here for you guys, so just let us know. Guys, stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.